All right, welcome to another episode of B-Rads Artistic Accidents. And right before you, I've got right there is another, like I've got over here, another flag. I'm using Ligari resin. I chose to do. I'm going to do I'm going to do a blackout flag. The blackout flag. I want to pay tribute to my brothers and sisters that went into law enforcement and firefighting after they got out and stuff. I have quite a few of them, and this is my tribute to them. I've got my stuff all mixed up. I will start my pour, and I've created kind of like a dirty pour. I don't know how well it's going to work or what, but you know that's the beauty of art. We'll just see how it works. Yeah, I'm trying to make me a little hoo-ha here so I can pour some maybe nicer stripes in here, but I don't know how well I'm working here. If at all, I might have to just have to spread it out. I thought I had this, since I'm doing a flag, I was going to try to put it in some type of artistic design, but that did not work. Or, I don't know, maybe it is working. I don't know yet. Let's give her a try. Those guys at Ligari Art, they always make us look so darn easy and stuff. And, you know, using different techniques that they do. And, I mean, they just have really beautiful products and stuff. I like using the Ligari resin because there's no torching. You do not, they have some type of proprietary recipe which you do not need to torch. So that's something nice. A lot of other resins you have to torch. You know, of course, most resin is self-leveling, it self-levels, but all you have to do is, to get the bubbles out, is use a little isopropyl alcohol, maybe to get some cool effects, and I'm going to probably show you some of those later on. Or you use a little denatured alcohol if you do not want to make any effects in there. So, all right, that's crap. I did not put very much thought into this. Well, let's go. I wanted to do like a dirty pour type, but I don't think I have enough. I mean, I have enough resin, but I mean, I've got one more cup left, and I still got a lot of stuff going on here. So I may have to pause it, make me another batch. Put some cool Maybe smaller veins running through here. Or I don't know. Maybe I'll just spread this out. I don't know what's going to happen quite yet. Alright, I either mix another cup of resin up, or I kind of spread this around, giving it, either way, it's just, you know, they make this where you virtually cannot screw it up. I just, you know, resin's a little expensive and stuff, and it's, you know, I mean, they make some fantastic products, but I may have to stop right there and try something different. All right, I made up a little bit more resin, poured it in there and everything. I am fixing to do something I'm excited about. This is another proprietary product of Ligari, and it's called Ligari Effects. Now, I'm excited because it is a proprietary, I'll get that right one of these times. It's a, you know, since it's proprietary, you know, it can only be sold through Ligari. So, I'm going to just put some gold in here. I'm gonna put some silver in here too. I kind of like the mix of the two, and I'm just kind of casually running some stripes in here. Maybe I'll put some silver stripes in here. All right, since I've never used this before, I'm just kind of winging it. But sometimes winging it can be fun. All right, I like that. I think I'm gonna put some gold with the silver a little bit. do that. But that's okay, we'll fix it. Maybe dash those up a little bit. All right. I'm going to put it back on the stick because it seems to work better. All right. All right, I'm going to spray some isopropyl alcohol on it. Give it some of those cool dispersing effects. I am back. I wanted to show you. I pulled the tape off. Took a little paintbrush and brushed in my sides. I gave it a little isopropyl alcohol, and I just wanted to show you what I got. Just a really easy to work with product at Ligari. I am going to probably order some more resin. And give her a little bit more isopropyl alcohol, but just you can see just the amazing effects you can achieve with this, self bubble popping. That's what I see over some of these edges, but that's all right. They've got proprietary product that allows isopropyl alcohol or denatured alcohol to pop the the bevels. You never have to. You never ever have to. Never ever have to torch it. So, all right. Thank you for watching. I'll show you when I lay the flag and spray the flag. Welcome, welcome, welcome to this episode of B-Rads Artistic Accidents. This is kind of like part 2 for me on my Ligari flag, 36 by 80 flag art. So Ligari flag art. I use Ligari resin, Ligari pigments, and some of their special effects in this flag. I wanted to do a flag, something near and dear to my heart. 22 veterans died dating PTSD, suicide, and a lot of my brothers and sisters when they got out of the service, and still today, with the younger generation, they get out and they join. They want to help people, so they become firefighters, police officers, EMTs, teachers, stuff like that. I kind of want to do my dedication to my brothers and sisters. I'm going to put a red and blue. I'm going to split the stripe once I get it done, but I'm just showing you the step by step so I can record this video and everything. Now I laid my mask down on top of my resin. I let my resin dry. I've been actually, great thing, I went back to work out of a 4-month furlough, and I haven't had a whole lot of time like I did before. So, but I wanted to get in here and get this at least another step further. I wanted to specifically show this is a challenge out to Ligari and Tyler. You guys do some beautiful flag artwork, man. I wish I had resin for days. Not to say your resin's free or nothing, but you guys own the business. It's a little, cost effective. Plus, I'm sure you guys sell these things, or donate them to charitable causes. Which this flag will probably, I don't know for sure where it's going to go. I don't know if I'm going to sell it. I don't know if I'm going to keep it. And I donate a lot of my art to charitable causes. So we'll see. But I wanted to show. I've got this laid out, about to ready to spray the stripe. I wanted to show specifically how I do the water drop effect. The water drop effect is, I've got everything laid down. And when you lay your flag or any type of design down, make sure you don't have any, I call them like little blowouts and stuff. Matter of fact, I've done some repairs already. So, all right, I did most of it already because I don't want to take a lot of time on the video. I don't want to lose anyone's attention and stuff. But I take a regular just glass of water and a pipette here. Now you can use a squirt bottle and squirt it, but I like to have a little bit more control of the design and stuff. And I just kind of drop. I'm just dropping the water in the design that I like. And the beauty of it is you can just wipe this off if you don't really care for the design you're making, which I've had that happen before. I didn't like the size of the droplets, so I wiped it back off. Now when you wipe it back off, you're going to have the problem with it. Your surface is already wet unless you're just going to let it dry and stuff, which I like to just kind of keep things rolling. So I just take this pipette, drop the water droplets on here, and then you are pretty much, it's a little bit more tedious than using a spray bottle, but I like my designs a lot better with just dropping them myself on here, and that's how you do it. And you can get pretty creative sometimes with this. I mean, you can almost probably draw a picture if you're, I'm sure there's some talented artists out there that could probably do a lot. So you just kind of, like I said, just kind of drop this on here. Get the pattern you want. So my challenge is, I guess, Ligari, I'm showing you a an effect, a cool effect that you guys can achieve through some of your flags. So maybe the next time you guys make a flag, you can water drop it and then have that much cooler of effect to show everyone else. Hold on a second. Let me get my paint ready here. All right, I'm back. I'm just gonna kind of go some of these on. And you want to kind of hit the water droplets, low. That way the paint catches one side of the water droplet. And that's kind of what gives you an effect. Now I know you see me spraying this red. I'm going to kind of do every other stripe, red and white. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but that's the beauty. That's the beauty of doing this. You never know how it's going to turn out. So there's no wrong or right, pretty much. Okay, I've got this ghosted in kind of, I layer it on there where the opacity is very low, so you can kind of, it has a translucent effect on it. It's going to, hopefully I'm going to get a really cool effect once it's dries. I pull the mask up, and then I'll put my red and blue line, I guess right there is where it goes and stuff. All right, until I peel this up. Thank you. All right, I just got done spraying, unmasking the water drop effect. You can see the water drops, they're not dry yet, but when they do dry, they'll give a similar 3D effect. Now remember, this is just a 3D rendering of this flag. This isn't, stripes are accurate. I mean, there is the stars, there's 13 stripes and 50 stars. All that stuff's correct, but I'm talking about, I left this so you can see the artwork underneath. So that is it. That's the water drop effect. Thank you for watching. Welcome. This is Sunday Funday. This is my second day on this Ligari flag art. So I'm going to show you my final steps. I'm going to show you what I've achieved since then. I skipped some parts because I don't want to bore anybody, but if Ligari's got some great videos on how to stripe and do everything. I split a stripe between police and the firemen. I have a lot of Marine brothers and sisters that went into law enforcement, went into firefighting, and this is my tribute to them. So let me show you. All right, this is just what I got so far. I put the red and blue stripe, I split that stripe and stuff, and here's how it looks. I'll be back here to, I'm gonna put a flood coat on, and then we'll let it cure and stuff, and then I'll show you my final result. All right, I've got my resin all laid up. I'm going to get some gloves on and then I'm going to start to spread it out. All right, I just got a regular little I don't know, it's a little spatula. It's kind of what they use for, you can get them at Lowe's for, they put, for Bondo and stuff. But you just want to get a good, you just want to spread this out. And that's all I'm doing. Just spread this out. That way, the resin's self-leveling, so that I'm just kind of trying to get it everywhere for right now. And then I'll go back and I'll hit the edges. It's something very important when Ligari says, mix it. However, their instructions are mixing it, because being that it's a proprietary recipe, I do know this. You get proprietary recipe means that the chemist formulated this to be very specific. So pretty much if they're telling you to mix it for 4 or 5 minutes or however long they tell you to mix it for, then that's kind of what you should do. You should never really go off of the instructions and think you know it all. Be very precise with how you're mixing things. You know, I made a little bit of a mistake. I'm missing a couple ounces of hardener, which I used some of it on another project before I finish this one. I should have finished this one, and I'm probably going to have some soft spots. Let's hope not. You know, if I would have known that, I should have measured. I should have been more prepared, but I wasn't. Like I said, there was another project that I was working on, and I must have forgot what I did, and that's my fault. That's on me. So you just try to get this all spread out, and then you can go back and kind of work your edges and stuff. But the beauty of this is it's self-leveling, and it requires no torches. So, like I said, when Lagari says, when you get done mixing, put it in a new container, another container, and then that's kind of what they mean. You know, they want you to be successful in your projects, and so far, I've had very much success with their product. I am very happy with this resin. It does everything and more that they said. And there's a lot of good resins out there. It's just you're gonna have to go with who you feel. But being that Lagari is the only one that is, what do you call it? They're the only ones that have right now the recipe for no torching, and that's what I love. You just use a little denatured alcohol. If you want some cool effects, you use 91% isopropyl alcohol on it, and you will have some awesome effects, kind of like some of the effects I use with this. So, and now that I put this resin on, I had some tape lines and stuff that I didn't get them down, so I had what they call a blowout. I can see a little shadowing of when I sprayed, but I don't know. It's kind of cool. You know, it's this is art, man. This is interpretive art, and it's all in what you make it. So. Oh man, I cannot wait to see what this looks like. All right, I've got this all laid out. I'm gonna let it set. I'm gonna, pick stuff out if it falls in it, and then we'll give it a final look. All right, I'm back. I just laid the resin on, put a little denatured alcohol, getting it to level out a little bit, but it is looking absolutely fantastic. I'm gonna take you in for a close-up. Oh yeah, man. Love those effects. Absolutely love those effects. I just want to share, I guess, some of the other Ligari projects. Of course, my very first flag over there that I did. This is my second one. And then I've done this table right here with Ligari resin. Absolutely beautiful table. It will be my kids' Christmas present because she's already stated a claim. Here's another table I did with Ligari resin. Added a little bit of blue mica in there, and this one I used some of the resin left over from the flag to finish coat, flood coat this Punisher skull that I did for someone. This is all done with the Ligari resin. And I used some of their pigments, and I tried some of their special effects on this flag. Came out absolutely beautiful. They got great products. They are proprietary products. The special effects, you know, you got silver, you got gold, you got white, and I think they got a metallic black. But I put some color highlights in that, and I am so happy with this flag. This flag is just absolutely beautiful, and like I said, this is a tribute to my brothers and sisters that took a path to protect and serve, and that's just kind of what kind of veterans do. They get out and they fucking feel kind of lost. You know, you're protecting our country, so you know they get out, and it's just natural to become a police officer or a fireman. And I know we have a lot of chaos going on today with cops killing people, but let's just believe that there's always bad apples in groups, you know, whether it be men, women, black, white, it doesn't matter. Each group has individuals that kind of give them a bad name, and so there are some good and are some bad, and we need to police, we need to do our part and keep those people in check. But here's all on Ligari. Beautiful artwork, man. I love their products. They're easy to use, they're user friendly, and most importantly, if you mess something up, it's always easily fixable, or you're the artist, you're the only one who knows that you messed it up. So that's a fantastic part about that. All right, thank you for watching my number 2 Ligari art flag, and hopefully this one will find a good home somewhere. I don't know yet whether I want to put it in an art contest or I want to auction off for charity or something. So I don't know yet. I suppose if I get a big enough offer on this, I would be more than happy to donate some of that money towards a veteran cause. Thank you so much for watching. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Till next time, Semper Fi.